Hi, welcome back to the channel, TrainStation 2. Alright, already having this exciting trains featured to us from Peru. Alright, this is a new event and let you watch the trailer. If you have watched it before, enjoy it again. If you have not, enjoy it to the fullest. Alright. Alright, really exciting trailer there by the developer. So here we are, trying our best to do whatever we can in preparation for the start of the major event. While I try to collect as many trains as possible, but sometimes it all depends on luck. So I've been having quite a good number of luck at the initial start, whereby I get a legendary and epic, but henceforth we've been getting a lot of commons, but I think that is expected. Alright, so this is my current fleet in Canada, so we will need to work really hard in upgrading all this train's capacity. But again, I think while we can have money, sometimes parts is an issue. So managed to get 20,000 from the previous delivery challenge mini event. That really helps a lot because without those money, it's almost impossible. Alright, we have another trial again because this time around we got a 2-star. Oh god, it's still a common. But so be it. I mean, end of the day, we need parts as well. So if it's really a duplicate, I'll just dismantle it. I need those parts to quickly upgrade my fleet because the event is going to start soon. And without the strong fleet in terms of capacity and size, we will not do well. So definitely, I mean, I'll urge everybody, if possible, resist the temptation. Start really late in the competition, at least 12 hours if you can, 16 hours late. So that is the key, I mean, to winning competitions. We need those competitions coins in Peru because end of the day, you wanted the legendary train that is really possible, provided you win probably 3 sets of first, i.e. 350 coins. When talking the event coins, alright, so 350 event coins times 3, you get 1050. So that's all you need, 3 sets of wins of getting first. That would give you the legendary train that we are talking about, which I'm going to show you in later part of this video. And of course, there are other 4 trains that I will really collect from this Peru event, which is basically 1 legendary, 1 epic, 1 rare, and last but not least, a common. Something I noted from this coming event is that there's no special building, so you need not worried about having to save an extra number of event keys for those special building. Alright, and do collect all the coins that is possible. Currently, try to save up as many coins and parts that you can get, and continuously upgrade your trains itself. And of course, as I mentioned, sea trade is really important to get those blue maps. Without sea trade, you can't get blue maps and you can't increase the population in those building requests. Without that, your warehouse will always be as tiny as mine. So I think it's really sharing in terms of this video is to share with you the misery of having a small warehouse like I have. But I mean, I'm since increased from 2,000 to 7,437 populations. I'm quite happy with the 5 building technique that always I advocate in almost every video I made because it's really important. I don't want you to follow my mistake. It's good for you, especially if you're still in the early regions, region 1, 2, or even 3. Definitely you can increase your population size. Definitely you will have a larger warehouse space than mine, because I started really late. I think almost at the tail end of region 3. Then I managed to learn about this 5 building technique, and then from there on I've been struggling to increase the population. I really wanted to have at least 10,000 population, and you know what, I've seen many players who are already in 10,000 population when they are in region 3 itself, and I'm currently in region 5 and I only have 7,437. So how could we do that? I'll always ignore those C trade, but I guess it is something you can't ignore. It is a daily basis, just like those coins you gotta collect consecutively every day, build it up. Likewise for the C trade, you gotta build up your blue maps. Otherwise, you sometimes you got to really struggle finding time to go and watch those videos, and then binning those upgrade requests because you don't have enough blue maps. Alright, very quickly I'll show you the exciting part of this video with some good music, which is the trains, and then I'll come back very shortly after the introduction of the great trains. Alright, if you have noticed, there are 2 steam, 2 diesel, and 1 electric train for those 5 trains itself. Alright, so now I'm going to share a bit more. I mean, you can see the 5 building technique. Always I'll try to bin away those that require, like assuming 42 number of blue maps. I thought that is crazy. And this itself I think is good enough. It's quite generous with 14 blue maps, and you multiply that by 2 when you watch that video. Upon completing it, you get 28. So there are still a couple of hours left before the start of the competition, so I got a lot of things to do. I wish to fill up all the factories I have and full in terms of both the input and output tray. Emphasized many times in my video as well. Output tray, which is a finished products, those are the things that you can complete and then eventually get them delivered when it's requested. As for the input tray, they are temporary storage space for my raw materials. When I convert them into ready for production, actually I'm storing all those raw materials and it will convert back once I cancel that order. Alright, so with that C trade collected, I got 29 maps. That's really good, but again, you got to use it carefully. Do not splurge it in spending on one upgrade. You got to bear in mind, getting blue maps is not easy, but losing them is really fast. So you got to spend them really wisely. And of course you can see with the delivery challenge, basically my warehouse is very empty. That is not a good sign. I'm going to fill it up to the brim. Likewise, the factory, you can see all the input and output trays are all cleared off, so I'm going to work on that as well. So really nice sometimes to see those trains coming back with especially those steam engine all together. You just smoke out the whole depot. Alright, so that's easy. We just finished having coal, and then we can upgrade that building. Next, definitely going to work on the sort and then do another upgrade, and then I will proceed to fill all the factories to the brim, as I mentioned, input and output tray. And then of course I try to fill my factory with good number of items, but also bear in mind, I think it's good to have at least 300 to 400 spaces in the warehouse itself, because actually at the start of the event, normally they ask for a lot of event items, so you need to have space as well. So I'm going to create that gap of 400 in the warehouse spacing to cater to the events. Alright, good luck in the event, and I'll not be playing the game for probably 12 to 16 hours. See you again. Goodbye.